Good morning. It's Jeremiah 29:11 here. So check this out. I got a scripture this morning, and kind of hit me home, man, because I've had some anger issues in the past. That was one of my main addictions, was anger and violence, I think, along with other things. But that was one that it's really hard to break. So first, I'm gonna go to Ephesians, man, 4:29. Okay. Or 4:26. It says, "In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you're still angry." See, a lot of times, man, we'll do that. We'll go to bed angry, and you wake up angry. I've been real bad about not resolving my issues before I go to bed, or I've been angry with somebody and handled it wrong or whatever. But anger in itself is not a sin. Okay, Jesus had gotten angry when he ran in and ran everybody out of the temples where they were selling the goods, because they were selling, I believe it was sacrifices, what they were selling. I'm not 100 on that, but they were selling doves and stuff. I believe that's what, and it was, they basically made it a den of thieves, is what Jesus called it. So you gotta be careful of that. But so anger, don't get it twisted. But in today's society, though, we get angry and we don't really react the way we should when we're angry. James 1:19 says, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And the reason it is, man, it's how we handle our anger, because when we're quick to get angry, we react quickly. And when we react quickly, it usually isn't in a godly manner. So I think the big thing is when you decide to react so fast and you do things so quickly, you're irrational, and you don't give yourself time to think it through. Especially in today's society, like a lot of times, we're so used to the world just criticizing and ridiculing everybody, and someone might say something that you don't feel is right, and you get angry about it, even if they're not ridiculing you, and we blast off at our mouth, or we get violent, or we say something that's just ignorant. And one time someone had told me something, man, and it really stuck with me. It's like take a tube of toothpaste, and you squeeze it, man, and you squeeze too much and it comes out, it's out. You can't really put it back. You try to put it back in there and it just makes a big mess everywhere. It just smears everywhere. That's kind of like your words are, man. You get angry and you say something, whether you meant it or not, that sticks with someone's head, and you can never take it back. You can never put it back in your mouth. You can never take words back. They cut deeper than any punch or any kick ever will. Those things that we do in anger is very bad. And there's people in the Bible, man. Moses had an anger issue, man. I'm telling you right now, that dude did, man. Moses, in the Old Testament, anybody don't know about Moses, he was put in a river by his mom because Pharaoh was going to have all these kids killed and stuff. So she put him there. Well, Pharaoh's daughter is the one that found it and took him home and pretty much raised him. So Moses was the prince, really. Is kind of what he was, to a sense. And when Moses got angry one day because he wasn't even of the same culture as them, really. He was but what happened is he got mad because he come by and he's seen a slave being beat, a Hebrew slave being beat by the Egyptians. And what happened is, instead of going to the Pharaoh, who was kind of like his grandpa, I guess, to a sense, adopted grandpa, and saying, "Hey, this is what's going on here. We need to handle this." He got angry. He flipped out, killed the guy. Killed the Egyptian. For beating on the Hebrew. So after that, he ended up fleeing the land because he just committed murder against someone when he didn't have to, but he got angry, and it caused a lot of issues in his life. And that's what anger can do to us, man. It can cause so many issues. That's what I'm getting at. I've gotten angry. I've lost friends. I've burnt bridges. I've said things that, even though people might forgive me for some of them, it's still there. It's our relationship's never been the same. And I think a lot of times that's what our problem is with the anger. We get out there and we do some stuff, and it's just That's why it says slow to, or quick to listen. And God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, and that's just because a lot of times we don't want to hear, even if it's the truth, we don't want to hear things. We want to automatically start speaking on it and defending ourselves and getting angry quickly. That's why you're slow to speak and slow to become angry, because the more we speak, the faster or whatever, and the more we decide to get angry without listening to the whole thing or giving any thought to it, and it never turns out good. Never. I've hurt some really good people because I was angry, and I was angry over stuff that really wasn't that deep, but I was quick to anger instead of slow to anger. And I'm not saying, like I said again, anger is not a sin. That's an emotion. God gets angry, but Jesus got angry, but he never sinned during his anger. You understand? And I think that don't let the sun go down while you're still angry is a great thing, because I don't know, man. I'm sure you all went to bed angry before. Man, that makes for a restless night. It makes for a rough time trying to get to sleep. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely wake up in a bad mood usually if I go to bed angry. That's why we need to resolve the issues. We need to slow down the anger. We need to slow down the speaking as much, and just not really just when we're angry, man. It's just better to listen. I mean, my dad used to tell me all the time, if you sit there with your mouth shut, people might not know you. You open your mouth up sometimes about stuff, people automatically know you're an idiot, and that's true. That's true with all of us. There's times where we sit there and people, they don't really know much about you, and you're in an issue or not an issue, like a conversation that you don't know what it's about, and you start talking, trying to act like you do. I mean, you look like a real idiot, and you can't learn if you're always talking. You have to, sometimes shut the mouth and open the ears, and take the Q-tips out of your ears and put them in your mouth. Is what someone told me one time, and I mean that's a true statement, man. I wouldn't literally do that because I'm not really big on eating Q-tips out of my ears, but just you need to think about that a lot, man. And it's a hard thing to break. It is. Anger is just as an addiction to people, I believe, these days, as drugs are, man. You can see it, man. You're driving down the road, so much road rage, people yelling, cussing. Look at relationships these days. Everybody's arguing, fighting, screaming, saying things that they should never say to someone they love. Doing things to friends that they never should do things that, friends. And that's the thing, man. We're lacking love in this country, man. Real love. I'm not talking about, oh, I love you, throwing that word around. We're lacking the love that we really need, and the godly love, the love God talks about, And I'm getting a lot better at that. Actually, I'm working at it, man. I'm seeing things now. I've got some friends. It's people that's hurt me, and I don't look at them anymore as the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the sin I see in them, and I think that's one of the first steps of love is understanding I'm gonna love this person no matter what they do to me. God talks about that in the Bible. Even sinners love their friends, but loving your enemy, that's what separates us apart. Not getting angry and doing something stupid, not going and just automatically beating someone up because they make you angry. A lot of times that's a bad thing, though, and you can do 1,000 good things, man, do one wrong thing, and when you do that one wrong thing, that ruins everything. And it's crazy because that's not how it should be. I don't know, I've done many wrong things, but I've had friends that did many wrong things too, but I'm saying I've had a lot of friends, man, I've dropped over one bad thing they did to me after they did a billion good things for me, took me in, fed me, did whatever, and then, I don't know, they tell a lie about me, I don't know, something stupid. I'm never going to be friends with them again. So, too quick to anger. And, I don't know, it's not much. I just seen that, I was thinking about that this morning. I just wanted to share it, so, just remember, people, man, let's start closing our mouths more, opening our ears more, and open our heart more to God and to the love instead of the hate and the anger. All right, well, hey, y'all have a good morning, man. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's Jeremiah 29:11 signing out.